Linda's Weekly Guided Insights, a weekly gift of guidance on navigating the uncertain world you are now living in, published every Tuesday since 2014. In this episode, the guides talked about, are you ready for even more changes? We are living in times of unprecedented changes. By the time we get through them, looking back will resemble the Renaissance, a fervent period of European culture, artistic, political, and economic rebirth following the Middle Ages. So the changes we are experiencing now and going forward will be historical, not just a change or two. You must be prepared from the inside out to get through the changes that are coming. This requires you to first identify what you need to change about your thinking and the way you've lived. What used to get you by before won't get you by as these unprecedented changes are coming rapidly. Changes that will test you in many ways. The surefire way to identify and determine your approach to the changes going on in the outer world will be to document what you are observing so you can sense how it feels to you. Only then will you realize how you want to play it. If you decide not to participate in the change, then you will be in for even bigger changes to get away from the change you don't want. So change is in your life. Whoever you may be will be constant and more intense than any other time before. This is why my guides and I developed a counseling service, The Guided Journey, a self-directed journey of spiritual awakenings and unexpected psychology. Taking this guided journey will get you and those who depend on you in alignment with any change that comes your way. This will prepare you and yours so you know what to do, because no one else will know what to do if you are expecting them to. So even though you've already been through some extraordinary changes, it's time to get prepared for even more changes. You need to have a dependable strategy to ace these changes, not let them defeat you. By example, you will become the go-to source for guidance for others. So let's see what the guides have to add to this, to what I've already talked to you about. And here they go. DE, develop a strategy to work with us when you don't know what to do. We are ready to guide you through these changes. You are what will work when we voice our guidance to you. You must start today. You will you will incorporate a system of listening, writing, reflecting, collecting, absorbing, and summarizing what we will help you understand so you can make good decisions. Write for 15 minutes a day. They're going to tell you this, okay? These journals right here are what you need to get to do this, okay? These journals are designed, they were designed by myself and my guides to help you move through this in a solid way, okay? And here, I'm going to let them keep going here. Ways that are very different from your old unconscious ways that will empower you to know what to do and when to do it. You are not alone. We have been waiting for you to be ready, okay? You guys, you have what you need. I don't care how massive these changes are with the guides on your side. You are not alone, and you've got the best advisors right with you. You have to learn to write this stuff down. You have to learn to write down what's unusual and out of the ordinary and smooth it out, and learn to do this every day, just for 15 minutes a day. Do it every day in your quiet time, in that special time. Get your cup of tea, your cup of coffee, and have it create a little space for yourself to do this, where you feel safe and you know that no one's going to walk in on you, and you just have this time with your guides. It's going to blow you away. All right. But you've got to start practicing this now. I'm kind of taking the words out of their mouth. I'm channeling it. I don't need this to do this. I feel where they're directing you, and get in the groove, get in the on a roll, get in the habit, the good habit of doing this for just 15 minutes a day. I want you to know that by the time you're done doing this for just a month, you're going to start to see things you never could have seen before. And 15 minutes will become such a precious time for you in that day, in each day, that you'll spend more time sitting with your guides, okay? I do. I spend more than 15 minutes a day sitting with my friends, the best advisors I have right here, okay? A higher way to awaken to your your vision of a world that is beginning to emerge, your part in it, and the sure-footed action you will be able to take. We are your unyielding. We are your unyielding W. workers of light and love. You are what we have been ready for this now. Avert any reasons why not. And WOR, work with us for 15 minutes each day. WH, when you DE, when you DE, decide you are ready to take control and walk with us. Okay, you guys, this thing about changes, you've got nothing to be afraid of. In fact, I want you to know you've got the most to gain from these changes. The most. Because you have the least to lose. The people with the most to lose, I mean, we're talking about powerful people that run the show, all right? They are the ones that are going to be the most fearful because they don't want anything to change that goes against what they have already accumulated, what they've already designed for themselves, okay, which doesn't include you. Oh, brother. So this is how you take back control. This is how you put yourself in the driver's seat. You're not a victim of any change. You're not going to get cast off to the side because the change is bigger than you. It's not bigger than you. It's big, so it can remove the blocks in the way, which are the people who are trying to continue to control all this. All right. You've got nothing to lose. You really don't. And everything to gain and create a better world than the one that we find ourselves in now. This is not sustainable. So to heck with it. Hasta la vista. We don't need it. All right. You have help. You are never alone and always being guided